Hey there! In this video, I'm going to show you how to add blogs to your Wix website. So if you worked with us on a Tumblr Restyle and you added in a blog but haven't added in any blog posts yet, or maybe we added them in for you, but now you want to know how to add them in yourself, stay tuned to find out in this video. So what you're going to do is you're going to come into your Wix website dashboard, and we're going to come over here to the left-hand column, and we're going to click on blog and click on overview. What's great about adding blog posts is that you don't actually have to access into your editor. You just can do everything right from the dashboard, so you don't have to worry about messing up anything in your website, which is always, I find, really helpful. So over here, you'll see some default blog posts that we just have in. Once we've set up your site for you, you'll probably see nothing here. It'll just be deleted, and you'll want to come over here to the top right and click on create a new post. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to just click on that, create a new post, and this is going to bring us into our area, our blog platform, where we're going to create a new post. So let's create a sample post together. We're going to just call this post. And what we've done already, and you can see that I have already a unique font here. We've customized this to use your fonts that we use for your website. So everything should all be set up. You don't have to go in and change any of the fonts. When we publish this, it's also going to automatically be posting into your blog page on its own. So let's just write some text here. Test, post, yay. So I can continue writing. I always suggest to write a blog post in a Google Doc or another format that you find most comfortable, and then copy and paste it into this once you're ready. But you're free to also use this and just kind of type straight into here. It's a really, really easy platform to navigate. If you want to add photos throughout the blog post, you're going to click on this little plus, and this will just open up your little media pop-up. So I can add an image. This will connect me right to my media library that you might be familiar with already if you've watched some of our editor videos. And we would just upload media, or you will probably, since we have photos already in your website, you'll probably see your own photos in here. You can click on those photos. But for example, since we don't have any in our template, I'm just going to click on some free ones from Wix, add that in, and that's going to drop right in. I can kind of customize the size here if I want it to be a smaller fit, medium fit, left aligned. There's a lot of little customization I can do, and then I can kind of like keep going back to typing more words into my blog post. So once I'm done, and let's say I want that all to save and publish. So as you can see, this is set to autosave, similar to our Wix website editor. You can also, just to be sure, click on save and make sure that it is saving. But this does not mean that it's published yet on your live site. To do that, you actually want to click on publish. However, you don't necessarily need to publish right now. You have some other options. You can save it as a draft if you're in the middle of working on it and you just want to exit out, or you can actually schedule the post, which I find really convenient. So if you want to schedule a post for next week, you can go ahead and just choose the date and the time and click on schedule. Some other really great things is if you have categories. So I don't think we have categories set up for our template. However, we may have set that up for you. So if you have multiple categories and this blog post fits into a specific category, you can just select the one that'll be kind of like a checkbox, or you could set that up yourself in case we didn't set that up for you. It's as simple as just clicking create category, and we're going to just call it new category. Press on this. Here, I'll just call it new, and then press on that little check mark, and then we have our category. So if you need us to set up the categories after the fact, in your website, we can always help you with that. But just to start segmenting them into categories, you can already add that in here yourself. And then there's a few other things that could be relevant. SEO, this usually pulls your URL, right? That's your website domain.com slash how to actually get to the domain. So that's like your URL for your blog. This usually just pulls from the title, but you can go ahead and change this if you'd like. And then over here, we also have the title tag and meta description, again, similar to our page SEO, but for our blog. Here, this is turned off, but you always want to make sure this is turned on for you. Again, this is just our template, our demo site, so we don't have this live, but I want to just make sure that our search engines are indexing this page. Then we have some other settings here that might be relevant, right? So if we want to change out the cover image, let's say we added a bunch of photos here. Maybe you want to change who the writer is in case you have a few different writers on your team. You can just invite a new writer. And the publish date. So if you want to maybe backdate a blog post, you can usually do that, right? So let's say I want to actually make this for March 1st as opposed to today's date. You can go ahead and do that. And there's some other customizations you can do. So I invite you to play around with this. It's a really, really easy platform to use and to update. So definitely, have fun with it. If I want to click on back, I can see now that over here, I have it saved as a draft, but I'm just going to delete that for the sake of not cluttering our template. All right, I hope that was a helpful video, and good luck with your blog.